22 more persons have tested positive for COVID-19 in Nagaland during the last 24 hours. Total active cases in the state now stand at 80. The positive cases are among the 171 samples tested at NHAK and Dibrugarh from among the Chennai returnees. The nationwide tally of confirmed COVID-19 infections nears 2.1 lakh today, with a record number of nearly 9,000 new cases getting detected across states and union territories, while the death toll neared the 6,000 mark. Recoveries have also crossed the 1 lakh mark. And the centre amends Essential Commodities Acts. Cereals, pulses, onions and potatoes removed from essential commodities lists. Farmers can sell their produce outside the state. The amendment will help drive up investment in cold storages and modernization of the food supply chain. Well, hello and welcome to News and Trends, and you're watching the daily news broadcast. 22 more persons have tested positive for COVID-19 in the state during the last 24 hours, taking the total number of cases to 80. Informing this in a Twitter this morning, Health and Family Welfare Minister S. Pangipom said, "Alert, out of 171 samples tested at NHAK and Dibrugarh, 22 more returnees from Chennai has tested COVID-19 positive. With this, the active cases of coronavirus in the state now stand at 80. The nationwide tally of confirmed COVID-19 infections neared 2.1 lakh today, with a record number of nearly 9,000 new cases getting detected across states and union territories, while the death toll neared the 6,000 mark. The government, however, said recoveries have also crossed the 1 lakh mark and the testing infrastructure has been ramped up considerably. Badly hit states and union territories such as Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat and Delhi continue to report rising tallies, while new cases continued to surface in several eastern and northeastern states including Bihar, West Bengal, Odisha, Assam, Nagaland, Mizoram and Sikkim. In its morning update, the Union Health Ministry said the total number of cases has risen to 207,615 across the country, following an increase of 8,909 cases in the last 24 hours, while the death toll rose to 217 in this period to 5,815. The number of active cases has also risen to more than 1.01 lakh, while at least 1,302 COVID-19 patients have recovered, already giving an overall recovery rate at over 48%, the ministry said. India is the 7th worst hit nation by the COVID-19 pandemic after the United States, Brazil, Russia, the United Kingdom, Spain and Italy. In terms of state, Maharashtra continues to remain on top with highest number of cases at 74,860, followed by Tamil Nadu at 25,872, Delhi with 23,645 and Gujarat with 18,100 cases. In the northeast, 22 more people tested positive today, and all of them had returned to the state last month in a migrant special train. In Sikkim, a man who returned from Delhi recently tested positive, becoming the second case of COVID-19 in the hill state. Meghalaya and Mizoram also saw new cases among those having returned from other states. In Assam, 47 cases of COVID-19 positive were recorded today, taking the state's tally of active cases to 1,457. In a tweet, State Health Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said, "Alert! 47 new cases of COVID-19 positive, 33 Hojai, 6 Dhemaji, 4 Bongaigaon, 3 Barbeta, 1 Baksa." Assam now has a total of 1,877, out of which 413 persons have recovered, with 4 deaths. The Union Cabinet has approved the historic amendment to Essential Commodities Act. This is a visionary step towards transformation of agriculture and raising farmers' income. Briefing the media after the cabinet meeting in New Delhi yesterday, Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar said, with the amendment to the Essential Commodities Act, commodities like cereals, pulses, oilseeds, edible oils, onions and potatoes have been removed from list of essential commodities. He said the decision will ensure better price for farmers' produce and also remove fears of private investors of excessive regulatory interference. The amendment will help drive up investment in cold storages and modernization of food supply chain. Global coronavirus cases touched 64,30,800, while as many as 3,85,934 deaths were recorded in the last 24 hours, according to the Johns Hopkins University. The United States continued to remain the worst hit, with 18,51,520, followed by Brazil with 5,84,016. Russia with 4,31,715 and the United Kingdom with 2,81,270 cases of the coronavirus. In terms of casualties, the US remained the hardest hit with 1,07,175, followed by the UK with 39,811 deaths. Minister for Health and Family Welfare Pang Yupom today visited the CIHSR and inspected the ongoing work for installation of BSL-2 lab. In a tweet, the minister said, "Our technicians are working tirelessly so as to activate the lab for the service of our people at the earliest." Deputy Chief Minister Nagaland Y. Patton visited the Ganesh Nagar quarantine facility today. The police department has taken the initiative for converting the Ganesh Nagar industrial estate, which has been abandoned for several years, into a quarantine center for housing the returnees, and the sprawling 600-acre site has been changed with a totally different scenic view within a week. Patton inspected the quarantine and isolation wards and reviewed the preparedness of security, medical, electricity, water supply, sanitation and control room. Deputy Chief Minister said he was impressed with the visible development undertaken by the police in a record time and graded their performance as excellent. He lauded the police department led by Nagaland DGP John Longcomer for setting the stage beautifully to welcome the returnees of Nagaland.
So, police department, they are being excellent. Before this regular trip comes and provide this, I want to visit this quarantine center, and I'm very satisfied. And I thank on behalf of my government, on behalf of our government, I thank our police department led by DGP. They are doing excellent job service for the people of Nagaland. As of now, actually, if there was no social distancing, this area can accommodate at least a few thousands, say 5,000-6,000. But at present, our department police have arranged more than 1,000.
Nagaland PHED Minister Jacob Jimomi, on behalf of the legislators of Dimapur district, applauded the DGP and all rank and file of the police department for tremendous work done for the welfare of the Nagas.
I just want to encourage you one more word. See, Naga people, we all are very good, very simple, very skeptical also, and very critical. And so you may come across, once the people occupies the center, you may face criticism out of nothing, because that is in our habit. I don't know how, but it has cultivated in our blood. Nagas in general. So don't get discouraged if you need to face any criticism. We have seen with our own eyes, we have witnessed, Chief Minister himself came today, Honorable Chief Minister here, to witness the development that the police department has a tremendous job. So I also applaud you on behalf of the Dimapur district administrators.
DGP Nagaland assured to continue rendering the best services and to make the Ganesh Nagar Quarantine Center as one of the best. DIG Training Autemse, the man behind all the development works at Ganesh Nagar, said that things has been carried out smoothly without confusions due to the unlimited authority vested to him by the DGP Nagaland. OTMC informed that 250 Jawans, including 30 women from Mahila, has worked and is still working 10 hours a day. With regard to the medical sector, he informed that 5 teams comprising of 20 medical staff, 3 doctors and 17 medical personnel in each team will work for 7 days. He further informed that in each sector there would be a medical observation block which would be manned 24/7 in case of emergency. Advisor School Education KT Skalu visited Zinoboto district today and held a review meeting at the DC's conference hall with the Zinoboto district task force, district administration, police and medical department over the preparedness strategy of the district with the outbreak of COVID-19 in the state. The legislator was apprised by the district administration and medical department on the current status at the quarantine centers and the district as a whole. KT Skalu thanked Kaito Aye, Minister Agriculture and Cooperation, and Kohovi Yeptami, Advisor Tourism and Art and Culture, for taking good care of the arrangements in the district and representing Zinoboto and the entire district. He reiterated that there were too many rumors going around on social media, many guidelines, but a lot of rumors and false informations too. On the government's decision to bring back the returnees from their respective locations, he said the government took a conscious decision and thought it would be wise to bring them back as many were facing hardships. To contain it is the responsibility of every individual and every citizen, as the government cannot do it alone without the people's support, he said. Many administrative officers are working round the clock, and especially the frontline workers too. If every one of us is socially responsible, we can contain this, he stated, further calling upon all to support frontline workers. He also asked the members present to sensitize the people about the real issues so that the responsibilities are shared. TrueNAT installation machine and inauguration program was held today at Customary Court ADC Office Jaluki with MLA and Leader of Opposition TR Zilang as the special guests. The equipment was purchased and donated to Peren District Designated COVID Hospital by Leader of Opposition TR Zilang, while its cartridges were donated by Zoan officials to accelerate COVID-19 detection in the district. Addressing the gathering, TR Zilang congratulated the District Task Force Peren headed by DC Peren, medical staff, JAC members, police personnel and public leaders for the immense contribution as well as working selflessly for the district in times of COVID pandemic. He also extended his gratitude to Molbio Company Goa and also the distributor Atlantis Healthcare for quick delivery of the machine, as well as to the Ziliang Officers Association Nagaland for reaching out to help with the consumable test cartridges. TR Ziliang also cautioned the people of Peren not to panic but take adequate precautionary measures as advised by the health department. Since there is no cure yet, the important thing is to test and be able to segregate the positive ones from the negative. Only then we can effectively fight against the virus, Ziliang added. He also called upon the leaders, irrespective of political parties and organizations, to extend cooperation to the district administration in the fight against the pandemic. The Department of Health and Family Welfare has informed that a total of 3,364 persons were screened till today. A total of 3,638 samples were sent for testing from the state, out of which a total of 2,130 results have been received. 80 results have tested positive for COVID-19. A total of 2,050 have shown negative results. Results for 1,508 are awaited. Through the TrueNAT machine, a total of 101 samples were tested and all have tested negative. Out of the total 80 active cases, 64 are asymptomatic, 16 are symptomatic, and another 16 are with mild symptoms. 51 persons are presently undergoing treatment at Dimapur COVID Hospital, 4 are at NHAK, 13 are at Chedema Hospital, 1 at Peren CHC Jaluki, and 5 at District Hospital Twengsang. Out of 80 positive cases, 98% of them are in the age group of 18 to 44 and 2% of the patients are between 0 to 17 years of age. The owner online student evaluation portal by the Department of School Education, which was launched on June 2, registered a total of 20,126 students participating in the trial test. The portal was initiated with the focal idea to engage students in continuous process of education during the COVID-19 lockdown period. In the trial test, 4 exams were conducted for class 8th, 9th, 10th and 12th, with duration of 45 minutes for each test comprising of 20 questions. This was informed by the Principal Director of School Education, Shanawaz C, during an interaction with the media persons last evening at the Secretariat, Kohima.
And today, class 8, 3,329 students participated, and class 9, 6,975 participated, class 10, 5,174 participated, and class 12, 4,648 participated. Class 12, we had only one exam today because it was English and it was common for both arts and science. Otherwise, generally we'll have 5 exams a day, class 12 arts and science as well. So initial 1-2 examination, there were some technical glitches because the students, they were not able to select the school from the drop down menu, but we fixed it. It was some technical bug that was happening that we already fixed it. And even if we can access with 2G, 3G networks also, there are some villages where you won't get a network. So we can't make it a compulsory, but it is only like this is like a self-assessment, and this evaluation is based on the digital lessons we have given in the month of May. So this is like a self-assessment for the students, how far they have learned those lessons. So that's why we want to experiment everything so that the students will be benefited, and we don't mainly because this is a crucial academic time wasting out for the students, because April, May, June, these are like peak academic sessions. So we don't want our students to sit idle at their homes doing nothing. So that's why we decided that we'll keep the learning process on.
And with that, we come to the end of this broadcast. Remember to stay home, stay safe, and take good care of yourself. From all of us here, it's bye for now, and thanks for watching.